Hello, welcome. Let us understand about risk management in Agile. Firstly, let us understand what is risk and what is risk management. What is risk? A risk is anything that could potentially disrupt your project, such as missed deadline. For example, you might have set a 1 month of time to complete the sprint or even a project. Then you are not able to complete within that 1 month time. It means you have missed the deadline. You are crossing the time limit that has been set for the project or a sprint. Another risk can be unexpected changes. Let us say you are in the middle of the project and you receive a request for a change, customer requirement changes. Then also there is a possibility of missing the deadline and it can complicate the work due to the unexpected changes in the middle of the project. Another risk can be technical issue such as server is down or not able to access some of the services that you need, right? These are all different kinds of risks that you might be facing while working on a project. A risk is anything that can disrupt your project. A risk is something that can disrupt your project. It can be missing deadline or unexpected changes or a technical issue. Now let us understand what is risk management. Risk management is a continuous process. It is not a one-time activity. Throughout the project, you will be doing this risk management. Risk management is about identifying the risk, and there are various ways you can identify, such as brainstorming and reviewing activity. We will discuss about the risk identification in detail in the coming lecture. Remember, in the risk management, first thing is to identify the risk. Next thing is to managing the risk. Managing the risk involves accessing the risk and handling it. Risk management involves two key activities. One is identifying the risk, another one is managing the risk. For example, in a sprint planning, team might identify the risk of delayed API data from the third party, right? You need a API data to work on the API, but team is identifying there might be a risk of delayed data from the third party. Then managing that risk involves assessment and handling of risk. Assessment means what is the likelihood of this risk occurrence and what is the impact. Team might say there is a high likelihood of occurrence of this risk. What is the impact? Impact can be medium or high, right? Based on that, you classify the risk. Then handling a risk is how you minimize this risk. For example, in this case, a developer might be assigned to monitor the risk. A team prepares a backup plan to build a dummy data features to test the API integration if delay occurs, minimizing the project disruption. Basically, you prepare a backup plan and you create a dummy data. In case third party is not able to provide the data on time, you can use the dummy data. So this is about the risk and risk management. Thank you for watching.